Hey guys, and welcome back to my RS3 noob account and my series on making max cash and maxing the account. So in the previous episode we confined ourselves to this prison of fly fishing, and we also did a fair bit of smithing as well. And starting this episode we are 78 fishing, and we also are doing this brand new yak trap. So we're not doing too bad at the minute. We've just unlocked 35, 35 out of 50, so I'm pretty sure this one we will complete. And it's just a way for us to AFK and get some rewards along the way. So any stars or any lamps that previously I was using on Invention, now hopefully I will start using them on runecrafting and dungeoneering instead, because they are way slow and Invention is just not worth it. Now the whole reason we're doing so much fishing is because of the use of Fishomatics, and it will help us train Invention to get 67 for the auto screener. As you can see, we just got 52, so hopefully in this episode we can finally get to the level 67. Unlock the auto screener and live a happy life AFKing away at archaeology spots. So with Invention, every time you unlock a level you can possibly unlock blueprints, and the blueprints do equal XP. Now what I've done is sort of stockpiled them and left them for a while, so when we do push for it we'll get a nice big block of XP. While training fishing as well, I am using Silverhawks because they are so cheap, and we've just got 92 agility. So we've just got halfway to 99 just by not even training at all. So not too bad at all. Fishing as well, another level, we've finally hit the big 80. So we've done 60 to 80 in one big block just training for Fishomatics. And that is how we've been training. We've been using the Grace of Elves and Porters. It is a bit pricey, but with the price of fish as well, we are sort of breaking even. In worst case, I'll just spend the money because of how easy it makes it, and I'll just make it up later on. Now because we've got level 80 fishing as well, we've unlocked the ability to collect fragments for the shark outfit, which is a skilling outfit which will really help us in the long run as well. It would have kind of made this grind a bit easier with the ability to eat the fish, but I'm not sure if that trained the Fishomatic. But either way, like I said, we can make more money back through different skills and different reasons to cover for the porters. So this is where I've been, just doing errands as well, because it's an extra 20% XP and it's just free. And there we go with an agility level as well. That is 93 agility. Absolutely fine with these levels as well. The bonus XP is helping, but even if it didn't, Silverhawks at this current time were under 2k each, which is just free. Free agility training, and then on to some more fish levels. So at the bank, I'm just making some more porters ready for our next big trip. What I've been doing as well, because fishing's got very grindy, and even though it is AFK, it's still sometimes can be a bit too much. I do hop between that and archaeology. Archaeology, the Dragonmatic is augmented, so whenever that's level 12, it does take longer than a Fishomatic, which I only do to level 10, but it just means I can do something else and stare at something else apart from the fishing pool. In terms of the yak track, we are doing really well. We've got up to number 39, so we're starting to get a couple of the big boy rewards now, the big stars and the big lamps as well. Which I'll pop into different XP, and we're going to disassemble another Fishomatic, which is how long I've been living at that spot. 54 Invention, still 13 levels to go. It seems like it's never ending, and it never will end, but we are getting there, and we will get it eventually, and we will live a happy life after that. So I'm going to put this large lamp into Invention just because I was quite close to a level, and as you can see we're just 3.2k off. I might get some cogs just to get that level anyway, but the real play was to use the star first and then put that on the lamp afterwards. But getting some cogs out of the bank, just because we can. 55 Invention, we are getting there. And the good thing is as well, by getting 67 to do this to make skilling easier, we're going to unlock a lot of decent abilities and perks and materials for when we do start Invention, so scavenging should be able to do some work to start with. But yeah, look at that, all those different discoveries we can do, which we will slowly work through and get all the XP for as well. 93 agility with plenty of bonus XP left to get us further on the levels, but in terms of discoveries I'll just do them at a different time because it'll be nice and easy, just doing it in downtime. But let's go back fishing or archaeology and get some more yak track steps. So I didn't expect that to happen at this spot, but there's Bubbles, the fishing pet. It's 2.6 mil. Quite mad really, didn't believe it. I always like how it always news feeds as well, so you can show people that you've actually got it, but yeah, not bad at all. With premium membership as well, always make sure to do your monthly rewards or your monthly drops. I always forget to do mine, so whenever I come on I just do a couple at one big time, which is nice because I can do one big like loot opening and stuff, and I'll have plenty of big lamps to throw on stuff. So here we're going to put the XP back into Invention and Pray and Hope. And just see what other levels we can get as well. The rewards aren't as OP as what they used to be. Sometimes those knowledge bombs really went and helped quite a lot with all the different Bible skills as well. But you mainly just get a couple of lamps, maybe some spirit gems, maybe some springs and some other bits and pieces. But we're going to whack that on Invention and we're going to get 56, 7 more levels, no, 11 more levels until we are free. So, like I said, another part of what I've been doing is archaeology, and as you can see by my info, we've got plenty of artifacts from the Saradomin spot, which is where I've pretty much been living if ever I just couldn't face going back to fishing. It's a bit of a waste though, because the archaeology matic you need to get to level 12, whereas the fishermatics you just get to level 10. But it's just something different, and I need something different. And here is the big moment. Sorry we've not done it in as much context as we have for the previous ones. But this is our second ever yak track we've ever completed. And it was quite smooth really. I pretty much AFK'd it all. I very rarely did what they asked me to do. But yeah, we finished it. So it wasn't too much grief, it weren't too bad. And as you can see by my info, some pretty big rewards. Now Death Touch darts, I think we're going to save them until a point we can go and just spend them all at next. And as you can see by my info as well, I think I've got quite a few completed fishermatics. So watch this space. And it's time to do a big unveiling of basically what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. It's took a long time. So what I've done, and I don't think it actually worked, I've done a knowledge bomb, I've done a 10% bonus XP from the artifact, hoping that this will give me some more invention XP. But here we go, let's crack them out. So number 1's gone, that's 59 invention. I don't think it really worked. But number 2, let's see what that's going to give us. That's going to give us 460k XP. Yes, it is. That's 60 invention. And this is when I start to realise, oh no, I'm not going to get the level. So all the huge stars go on invention, hoping that will pull it out. Here comes number 3, along with a smouldering lamp. Let's see what a smouldering lamp's going to do. Not a lot. So the next fishermatic goes to be disassembled. And again, 460k XP, that will give us 62 invention. And finally, the last fishermatic gets disassembled for level 63 invention. So that's 4 fishermatics, that's 2 weeks worth of fishing, admittedly not completely hardcore. And we've only got 63 invention. To say I was gutted at this point was an understatement, so I just rage quit fishing for a little bit. I started to do a bit more of the divine locations as well, and I really wanted to get my woodcutting to 60 so I could do divine use, because it's such a worthwhile thing to do every day, and I can pretty much get 99 woodcutting through very minimal effort or very minimal time. So I decided to go back to the place which I'm never mentally ready for, which is World 84. Use the bonus from the cores, get some cogs out, and just sit there and grind out 67 invention, because I just couldn't wait. I couldn't do any more fishing. I had invention cogs, I had protein packs, and I just thought now's the time to get the level. Let's go and do something different, because the content is just becoming a bit too similar. I'm losing the will to live. I know it's not going to be the easiest of viewings as well. We got 65. And time to just keep going. So I'm going to end this episode on 65 invention. When I promise you that the next episode we will be getting the auto screener, I mean it. The reason I'm not going to go for it in this episode is because I forgot to realise that I need some materials to make the auto screener as well, so that's going to be a bit of a ball ache to get sorted. So I'll make sure the materials are there and I can just make it straight off the bat in the episode for the next one. So in terms of the big fishing grind, we did pretty well. We got to a decent level. And we actually fished an awful lot of trout and salmon, which, yeah, we didn't do bad at all. Total from the trout and salmon we actually made, money-wise, is just under 22 mil, which when you think about it, is mental. I do think we might have made a little bit of profit, because I can't imagine I've spent that much on porters. One of the clutch items for that was a premier artifact, which did make everything a bit cheaper. So I'll get them in a G at some point and get some money back. But yeah, the fishing grind is finished, hopefully. Don't be surprised if I'm doing one last fishermatic in the next episode, but I don't really want to. We got into the 80s of fishing as well, which has saved us some problems later on. But yeah, it's been an episode where we've actually made quite a lot of gains. We've got an awful lot of levels. Invention has just flown up this episode, and it probably took me the best part of a month worth of sort of effort in fishing to actually get it. So that's why these videos have been a bit slow, just because of how much sort of time it took me just to do it. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed. Hope this episode's been okay. Hope you've got a few tips from leveling your account to start with and how I've done Invention and my approach to Invention. But if you enjoyed, please like the video, and if you've enjoyed all the videos, please subscribe because more will be coming. We are almost caught up to all my clips. One more episode and we are caught up to date, and then we can start taking it in the sort of direction of what you guys want, whether it's the combat routes or keep skilling and making money, and just seeing how much I can make without really doing combat as well. But that's future content. If you've got any ideas though, please let me know in the description or in the comments below, and then we can go from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.